At first and 15 now at their own 19-yard line. Hal Wiley doing a few drops at the stadium tonight. I think Hal's enjoying himself.
Yeah, he cued that one right on time.
Yes, he did. Snyder again, shotgun formation. Marshall to his right. He's going to give to Marshall at right tackle, and he is hit hard. And driven back, he may have gotten back to the 20, maybe the 21, gain of 1, maybe 2.
Yeah, I think that was Connor Price that made him in there in the hole and stood him up, and they're going to drop him 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this Price stood him up and just waited for a few of his friends to come and help, but not much there. It's going to bring up second down now and about 13 for Irwin.
That's what you want your linebackers to do, is meet the backs in the hole and give a big attaboy to Connor Price on that play.
Connor Price, sophomore inside linebacker for the Hurricanes, made a nice play. And it's going to be a quick give by Snyder to the fullback. And again, there is Price right there. Had a little bit of help. And that is Price, and also I think that's Alan Daniel in on the stop there. And again, very short gain. May have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. So we're going to call this 3rd down and 10 now for the Indians. Ball at their own 24-yard line. Standard has turned out to be a very nice crowd for both sides.
Yep, nice crowd here tonight, Hank, and that's what you expect in these big rivalry games.
Yes, sir. Twins to the right side now for the Indians. Snyder in a shotgun formation. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion. They had a couple of guys moving at the same time when the ball was snapped. Flag comes out. The pass is incomplete by Snyder.
Yeah, I don't believe the receiver out here or one of the backs, Hank, was set prior to the snap, and it's going to be an illegal shift. But with the pass incomplete, that'll bring up 4th down, and Coach Pruitt will decline the penalty.
Yeah, it looked like just a little bit of confusion from the get-go there, Stan. Both backs were trying to adjust and get in the right spot, and I think they had a receiver also moving a little bit. So the pass is incomplete. We're going to decline that penalty. And once again, out comes the punt unit for Irwin, and we've got Victor Copeland standing back at his own 35-yard line ready to receive this kick. Boy, a nice big return by Victor would be something very nice. Punt formation now for the Indians. Here's the snap and the kick, and it's a high end-over-end kick. Copeland's going to take it at his own 31-yard line. A couple of Indians there. Tries to split the seam. He's going to pick up about 10 on the return, get it out across the 40, out to the 41, and it'll be 1st and 10 Hurricanes from their own 41-yard line. Nice return there by Copeland.
42 yards on the punt there, Hank, so both punters are doing good with flipping the field a little bit for both teams. And
it looks like Fitzgerald comes out, and it looks like, Stan, we may try our little heavy package. Looks like we're going to slide into a single wing formation. We're going to take this, and it's going right up the middle of the field. It's going to be a nice gain. I believe was that
Westbrook.
Westbrook, yep, that's exactly who it is. Westbrook, a nice carry. Is going to be a pickup of about 7, maybe 8. And we're going to call it 2nd down and 3 now for the Hurricane. Ball spotted at about the Hurricane 48.5-yard line.
Coach Pruitt's really had some success over the last couple of years with this single wing heavy package, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes, sir, without a doubt. Without a doubt, once again, we're in a single wing formation. Team looking to the sideline to get this call from Coach Pruitt. And here's the snap. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. The ball went right between both backs. Unbelievable. This is a touchdown for Irwin County. The ball is snapped. Both of our backs went straight up the field, and the ball was rolling around 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. We had nobody back there. Irwin picks it up and just walks into the end zone stand. Just a lot of confusion right there. by some of our backs.
Yeah, it looked like there was some confusion from the get-go, and it appears that both backs thought that they weren't the one that was going to receive the snap, and the ball split them like the uprights of the goal post, and number 12 from Irwin scoops it up and will score on a 48-yard fumble recovery.
Yes, he will. He picks it up, and just like I say, absolutely no one there. Just trotted right into the end zone, and with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, Irwin strikes first. It's a touchdown by the Indians, and here's the point after try, and we've got whistles. Let's check this call. I'm not sure that they had actually blown this play live before the ball was snapped. That looks like what it is. They had not blown the play live, so they'll just respot it, and we'll try her again. Here's the snap and the kick. They are both good. So with 3 minutes remaining in your first quarter, your score, Fitzgerald 0 and Irwin County 7, and we'll head back to Mick in the station. A miscommunication on the part of the Hurricanes, and the Irwin County defender will never have an easier one than that. He picked that ball up and trots in, and now Irwin has it teed up for the kick, and this is another high, short kick, and that is Antoine Doctor with the – had a little miscue in the stands here, but I think everything is fine, but fair catch was called for by Doctor after the high pooch kick, and Fitzgerald will have it 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, Hank, let's look at that score for Irwin. The in-game score summary is brought to you by Melissa Burgess, owner, agent of Caldwell Banker Active Real Estate, located at 125 South Main Street in Fitzgerald. Phone number is 229-423-SOLD. That's 423-7653. Irwin's going to score with 3 minutes left in the first quarter on a 48-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. PAT was good, and Irwin leads 7-0.
And Fitzgerald comes out, lines up, and there's an immediate timeout called by the Indians. Coach Salday obviously saw something he didn't like out there, so he calls a quick timeout. With a timeout on the field, we'll once again go back to Mick in Roanoke Valley. Joe Worthington. Joe, you listened to the game tonight. Hope you're enjoying it, buddy. I hadn't seen you in a while, but I hope you're doing well. Fitzgerald now comes set again. It looks like we are going to go back with our single wing formation. And here's the direct snap. We're going to try it at left guard, and it's going to be a nice little game for Fitzgerald. Again, I believe that's Westbrook on the carry. Going to be a pickup of about 6 for Westbrook. Nice push, stand by the left side of this offensive line.
I was going to say that was a nice push by those big guys up front, and Westbrook had good vision to find the seam and used his strength in his legs to get him that extra 2 or 3 yards and a nice pickup of 6 there on first down.
Yes, sir. We just need more of that right there, no doubt about it. 2nd down and 4. Now we're going to go into a spread formation, twin receivers right and left. It looks like Wilson Davis is split wide to the right side. And we're going to take this snap, and that's Cam Johnson. He's just going to take it and sweep left around the end. Looked like he had the option to throw that football. And I take that back, that was Copeland. Victor Copeland with the carry. But found him a little seam and pulled that ball down and picks up a Hurricane first down at their own 39-yard line.
Yeah, needed 4 on the play. He's going to pick up about 5.5, and Fitzgerald's going to have its first down of the night.
Clock running, 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Fitzgerald trails by 7. Doctor splits wide to the right side for the Canes. Wilson Davis is under center. We're going to give to the halfback again, coming across the line of scrimmage at that left tackle. We found something on this left side that we like, and that is Daniel Harris with the carry. And there's going to be another gain of 6 for Fitzgerald.
Yeah, that's something we don't see very often, Hank. We line up in a wing right and pre-snap. We make an audible,
yes,
go to a wing left, and nice job there by Harris. Pick up and right at 6.5 on the play.
I was going to say close to 7 on that gain. It was, I think that pre-snap motion there sort of took Irwin by surprise, and a nice gain by Harris. And once again, give credit to the left side of this offensive line. Nice job, guys. Davis under center. Going to take the snap. We're going to give a jet sweep now to Copeland, and Copeland will pick up another Hurricane first down. The ball will be spotted right at midfield. 1st and 10 Hurricane.
Yeah, just a little jet sweep there for Copeland. Got out to the edge, planted his foot, got upfield. We needed 3, and he got us 4.
I like that, Stans. Saw a little crease, put his foot in the ground, and turned it upfield and picks up the Hurricane first down. About 30 seconds now remaining in the quarter. Trip receivers to the left side now for Fitzgerald. Davis is in a shotgun formation. We're going to throw quickly to the left side, and this play is sniffed out. The ball is completed to Cam Johnson. Threw it to the back receiver with the 2 receivers up front blocking, and Irwin sniffed that one out. We're going to complete this pass, but we're going to lose 4 yards on the completion. And I do believe that will be the final play of this first quarter. And your score after 1 from JC Stadium, Irwin County 7 and your Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes 0. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Now you're going to have to. Oh, Keith is hollering at him. Chain crew having a we'll call it a little preseason, early season jitters over there on their side. We got them lined up, I think, now, Stan.
Well, Hank, I think we were in our pregame interview with the new band director, Mr. Pitts. You know, he made mention of some ways he was going to handle the band during the game, and through quarter number 1, I'm going to give him a big old attaboy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very, very happy with the band tonight. Here after 1 quarter, Fitzgerald. Second down now, 14. The ball back at their own 46-yard line. Davis under center. He takes a snap. He's going to drop a little pump fake, trying to get this ball to Copeland, and Davis is going to be dropped. Gave the pump fake, and before he could turn that ball loose, he is hit hard by a defensive lineman from Irwin County. This is going to be another loss, a loss of about 6 this time, back to close to the 40-yard line, and that's going to bring up a big third down and 19 and a half for Fitzgerald.
I think that was that big 74 again, and that defensive front just having his way. And Wilson never had a chance.
He certainly did not. He gave that pump fake, and he was hit hard. Davis brings Fitzgerald set. We're going to give to the little quick hitter to the fullback at left guard. He'll pick up 5, maybe 6, but this is going to bring up a long 4th down for Fitzgerald, and out comes the punt unit. 4th down and about 14 for Fitzgerald, and Spearing is back in punt formation.
Yeah, that was Pascal on that carry.
Yes, it was. Not a bad carry, gain of 6. The only trouble was we needed about 20. Here's a snap, a little bit of a high snap. Nice job by Spearing to go get it. And this is a very nice punt, nice high kick. It'll be fair caught by Irwin at their own 17-yard line, but a nice high spiral kick by Nathan Spearing.
Spearing's following is fair caught by Payne.
37 yards on the kick,
Yes,
Hank.
Sir. Irwin will start 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Need another big defensive stop by Fitzgerald. So far, this defense has played extremely well. Snyder now under center. Marshall, the lone back in the backfield. 1 receiver split wide to the left side, and they're going to run their version of the little wing back counter, and they've run through a couple of tackles. And our defensive back, and that is Javion Romer, comes up to make the stop. Actually had him there at the line of scrimmage. Stan ran through a couple of arm tackles. A nice job by the Irwin wingback to run through those tackles, and Romer drops him, but not before he picks up 8 yards. A nice job by Irwin County.
Yeah, we had to play covered there, Hank.
Yes, we did.
The back for Irwin ran through a couple arm tackles, and second effort got him 8 yards.
On second down now, here's the give. A pretty nice hole, but it's shut down quickly. Only needed a couple. It looks like they may pick up 3 and a first down. But a nice job by Fitzgerald. That was closed down quickly. Shavers there. One of the first Hurricanes with the stop. But it will result in a first down. 1st and 10, Irwin. Ball is spotted at the Hurricane 27-yard line. Now Snyder shotgun formation. The give is to Marshall at right tackle. If a flag comes out, it's a short gain, a gain of a couple, but a flag comes out. Let's check this call. And it looks like we're going to have a hold against the Indians, and we will. That'll back them up 10 yards.
Looked like Marshall was going to have a seam there to run, get turned north and south, but I couldn't catch the number, but that hole sure closed in a hurry.
It certainly did, Stan. That's 2 plays running where it looked like Irwin may have a little something, and we just shut it down in a hurry. But after the penalty, it's going to be first down and 20 now for Irwin County. One receiver split wide left. Now they're going to send Marshall from the backfield out to the left side. We've got motion. Wingback turned before the ball snapped. And that's going to back Irwin up 5 more yards. Sort of what you expect a little bit in these early season games. You know, everybody's not quite as sharp as they would like to be. And another penalty here committed by the Indians.
That's their 5th penalty on the night, Hank, here in the first half for 35 yards.
Stan, so far on the night, both defenses have performed pretty well. And, you know, hopefully that will continue for the guys in purple and gold. Twin receivers now to the left side. And they're going to throw a little swing route to the inside receiver. Makes a couple of guys miss. Again, Fitzgerald was in pretty good position to make that tackle. And we have a missed tackle. It's going to be a gain of 5 or 6 for the Indians. Again, I think that was Romer on the stop for the Hurricane.
Boy, these receivers for Irwin look scary when they get out in space. And
they do.
They break one tackle, and there's nothing but green grass in front of him.
A ton of speed. A ton of speed. We've got, looks like we've got some confusion on the part of the Indians, and Snyder's going to call timeout. So again, with a timeout on the field, we'll once again go back to Mick in Roanoke Valley. And we're back. Second down and 21 now for Irwin. 7:52 remaining in the ball game. Your score is Irwin County 7 and Fitzgerald 0. Receiver split wide right. We're going to have a little option. Snyder, and he's going to end up throwing a little jump pass to Marshall. Looked like it was going to be a little option play, and Snyder ended up, he backed up just a little bit and just threw a little jump pass to the back Marshall. Pass is completed. It's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7, but it's going to bring up a long third down for Irwin County. We're going to call it third down and about 15.
Yeah, I don't really know, Hank, if that was intended to be an option play and they just made what they could out of it, or if that was the design of the play itself.
It was sort of hard to tell, Stan. I really thought it was sort of an option play, and it sort of got broken up. On third down now, they're going to give to the back one more time, and he is immediately hit. It's Tyson King with the stop there for Fisher, but we do have a flag on the play. Let's check the call. There's going to be a loss on the play, but this may be a procedure call, and we may not. Let's see what this call is. Looks like it's
illegal
another
shift.
Illegal shift, and we will decline that penalty. That's going to bring up fourth down and very long for Irwin County, fourth and about 15, and out comes the punt unit once again for the Indians.
Hank, thus far, you got to be very pleased with what we're seeing from the Hurricanes on the defensive side of the ball.
No doubt about it. The defense has played extremely well, which also give credit to the Irwin County defense. We've got Copeland standing back at his own 35-yard line. Oh, boy, a big return would be very nice. And this is going to be a short kick. Spiral takes a big bounce, and Copeland's going to field the bounce, and he's got a little bit of running room down this right sideline. He'll cross the 40 out to about the 44, and a nice job there by Victor Copeland. Fitzgerald will have it 1st and 10 from there. First and 10, Fitzgerald. They spotted the ball back at the Hurricane 43-yard line with 6:58 remaining in this first half. Fitzgerald trails by 7.
I wasn't sure if Copeland was going to be able to field that or not, but
yes,
I think he prevented a massive roll and got a little positive gain out of it.
He certainly did. He certainly did. And this is a snap. Number 8, that's Evan Turner on the carry for Fitzgerald. Direct snap there to Turner. Takes it at right guard. Picks up a couple. I'll bring up 2nd down and 8 now.
Turner just got behind them big guys up front and
yes, he did.
Let them push him.
Guys, we've got a lot of shout-outs. We'll try to get to them, maybe some during halftime and some of the second half, but we're receiving them and keep sending them in. Davis now brings Fitzgerald to the line. He takes the snap. It's going to be a little toss to the right side. We've got a little running room out here.
Man,
across midfield. Was that Pascal?
That was Pascal on the carry, but man, what a block we had out here on the edge to allow Pascal to get upfield.
Yes, it was. Ooh, we've got an injured Indian down on the field. That was a devastating block, Stan. With the injury timeout, again, we'll go back and hear from our sponsors.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, take it.
Fitzgerald comes set. It's 3rd down and about a half yard. It's a direct snap. Well, good thing we only needed about a half yard. We're going to pick up 1, but it will be enough for the 1st down. That was Bly, Orion Bly with the carry. The Irwin defender on the previous play was able to get up and run off the field under his own power, so glad he is okay. Fitzgerald now has it 1st and 10. The ball spotted at the Indian 46-yard line.
Tough running there by Bly. Only needed about a half a yard, and he's going to pick up the needed yardage for Fitzgerald's third first down of the night.
Single wing formation to the left side now. Direct snap is Cam Johnson. He takes it at left guard, and he's hit hard at the line of scrimmage, but keeps those legs driving. And he's going to push forward and pick up 3, maybe 4 yards. Nice, tough running there by Cam Johnson.
Yes, boy, he was met at the hole there by the inside linebackers from Irwin, but and second effort.
He was hit hard.
Pick 4 up on the carry.
Yeah, that was a nice 4-yard gain right there for Fitzgerald. Clock running now. 5 minutes left to go in the half. Fitzgerald with its drive now trying to tie this thing back up before we go in at the half. Fitzgerald will have to kick this thing off to start the second half. Davis now under center. We're going to little toss sweep to Johnson, headed left. The pitch was just slightly behind him, but a nice job there by Johnson, and he's going to get upfield and get close to a 1st down. We need to check this mark. Needed about 6 for the 1st down. And it looks like they're going to mark him just shy. Man,
it is.
They don't need to measure that, I guess.
Yeah, it's. I think he's realizing how close it is, and he's going to call for a measurement. But
yeah, I think that's probably the thing to do. We're going to have a quick measurement as they walked up there. I think they realized this thing was much closer than they see. 4:22 to go. Again, let's quickly. We'll go back to Mick and hear from my sponsors. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, just one.
I think he's about a half a ball short, but it's mighty close.
It is close. Just one, Mick, and send it back to us.
Okay.
You doing all right? The peanut butter crackers getting to you?
No, that oatmeal cream pie is.
Stan,
Here we go.
About perfect.
3, 2, 1, take it.
Well, my cohort up here in the booth, Stan Bryant said it looked to him like we may be about a half a ball short, and as they measure it, Fitzgerald is a half a ball short, Stan. Pretty good eyes there.
It's a good thing it's right here in front of us. Much more angled and it's tough to see, but
yes, sir.
Once the players got off the field and you could really see where the stick was on the far sideline, it looked we were a little short, but third and about 6 inches.
Yes, it is. It's going to be a direct snap. And again, not much gain, but it will be a Hurricane first down, trying to pick up that ball carrier.
That was Harris on the play.
Yes, it was. Daniel Harris with the carry. And it'll be another Hurricane first down. The ball spotted at the 35-yard line of Irwin County.
Well, I'm sure Coach Pruitt's very pleased with his offensive line on this drive. Anytime you can you get with the offense that Fitzgerald runs, if you can get it third and half a yard, that's got to be an easy play call for Coach Pruitt.
No doubt about it, and that's a good-sized defensive front there that Irwin County lines up with. Davis now under center, 1st and 10, 2 backs in the backfield. And the give is at right guard. It's going to be a pickup of a couple, and he's hit hard.
Yeah, I believe that was the safety that got downhill that fast to make the stop on that play, but that was 23 on the carry.
Yes,
that's
it is.
Romer. Devine.
Yes, that's L.J. Devine, the young freshman. Coach Pruitt told us before the game that he wanted Devine to get some carries tonight. Young man really played well last year in the middle school level, and they're expecting big things out of him. Gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8. And again, Davis brings Fitzgerald set. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to look to throw, wanting to get this ball to his back out of the backfield. He had Pascal running a little out route out of the backfield, but it was read well by Irwin County. And just really nowhere for Davis to go with that football. I think that was sort of a one-man route. We did have a receiver downfield, but I think he was more of a decoy. He wasn't even looking back at the quarterback. And so Davis just throws that football away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down now and about 8 yards.
Well, sometimes, Hank, that's what you got to do. We just got to live to play another down. And
yes, sir.
Good job by Davis getting rid of that ball.
Yes, it was. Twin receivers now split wide to the right side. Single receiver split left. Davis shotgun formation. Now we're going to motion a back out of the backfield to the right side. And Davis is going to try to throw this pass, and this ball is picked off. Let's see if we can get him. And this may be a touchdown for Irwin. We've got some speed running after him. Can we catch him? And we won't, and this is a touchdown. Tried a little jump pass, a little bit of trickery. Fitzgerald, Davis took the ball, had a receiver over the middle of the field, threw the little jump pass, and it was read well by the Irwin County safety. He stepped right in front of the receiver, caught that football, and just streaked down the far sideline. And this is another touchdown for Irwin County. Irwin County now has scored twice tonight on a scoop and score and now a pick 6.
Yeah, I believe the safety was just sitting there, Hank, and playing center field,
yes,
and the receiver broke open and stepped right in front of the ball, and
yes, it was.
67 yards later, Irwin scores again.
Yeah, smart heads-up play by the safety, and the point after try for the Indians is no good. So with 2:32 remaining in the first half, your score from JC Stadium is Irwin County 13, Fitzgerald 0, and we'll quickly go back to Roanoke Valley.
Hey fans, this will be a good time to show your appreciation to our hard-working Fitzgerald High School cheerleaders. Thank you, ladies.
Well, if we put just a little more zip on that one, Stan, he had him there.
Yep.
With that little floater, with that jump pass, it just gave the safety time to recover and pick that thing off. He made a nice play.
Yep.
He made a very nice play. Well, really had a nice drive going there, too.
Yep.
I wonder if that was Wood. Roster. And welcome back, and it's another high pooch kick by the Indians. This time it's fielded by Antoine Doctor, and Doctor's going to take it, and he'll pick up 6 or 8 yards on the return. The ball's going to be spotted just shy of the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Hurricanes at their own 39-yard line.
Hank, so far in this half, both teams have displayed some fine-looking defenses, and Fitzgerald's had 3 miscues in this first half has been the difference in the ball game.
Yes, we talked earlier about turnovers. Early season, turnovers can certainly determine this ball game, and so far Fitzgerald's had 2 really tough turnovers that resulted in 13 points by the Indians. On first down, we're going to give, and I think that's Divine one more time, trying to find some running room out on this right side. He finally just plants his foot and turns upfield. He may pick up 1 or 2. He's going to get up close to the 39-yard line. They'll spot it at the 39, gain of about a yard.
Tough running there.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And not much there for Divine. He just had to lower his shoulder and see what he could get. Twin receivers now break the huddle for Fitzgerald to the left side, one to the right. Wilson Davis, shotgun formation. Davis is going to we're going to throw a little tunnel screen to the left side. Got a little running room with the completion. And that is Jeffrey Hicks with the reception. It'll pick up a first down for Fitzgerald. Ball is going to be spotted at the Hurricane 49-yard line.
Nice gain of 10 on the play there on the little tunnel screen. And we'll be watching the clock, Hank. We're at 1:20 left here in the half.
Yes, sir. Got to have a little bit of a sense of urgency right now. Fitzgerald with their timeouts. They've got all 3 timeouts remaining. Twin receivers now to the left side. We're going to motion Cam Johnson to the left. Going to take it and quickly throw to Victor Copeland. And Copeland catches that football, and he's streaking down the far sideline. They finally force him out of bounds, but this is going to be a big gain. A little hitch route. Davis to Copeland. Copeland made the first defender miss, and they'll finally push him out of bounds, but not before he's down to the 28-yard line of Irwin County.
Give Copeland 23 on that reception. Going to carry it down to the Irwin 28-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes with 55 seconds left here in the half.
Yes, sir. Clock is running now, guys. We're going to call timeout. I think Coach Pruitt thought Victor was forced out of bounds, which he was, and I think he thought that clock was going to stop. And they started that clock and ran off about 6 or 7 seconds.
Yeah, I thought the same too, Hank. I thought the official had stopped the clock because Copeland went out of bounds, but he must have been stopping the clock to move the chains.
Evidently. But, yes, I think Coach Pruitt definitely thought that clock had been stopped, and we're going to lose about 7 seconds, down to 48 seconds now. It's 1st and 10 Fitzgerald at the Irwin County 28-yard line.
Well, Copeland showed what type of speed he's got there once he got in space, but he's got some go in him.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Single receiver split wide to the right side. Davis is going to roll to his right, trying to find somewhere to go with the football, and it's going to be deflected and knocked down. Nice play by the Irwin defense to knock that football down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with 44 seconds remaining in this first half. Irwin County 13, your Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes 0. Twin receivers now split to the left side. Single receiver, that's Copeland, split wide to the right. Now we're going to motion Copeland to the left side. And we've got whistles before the snap. And it's going to be a procedure call, a little motion against the Hurricanes. That'll back us up 5.
Hank, I believe we were going to try a little trickery there. It looks like we were going to hand it to Copeland with a possible handoff or a reverse back this way, and the receiver was streaking. Yes,
we did. I believe that was Doctor headed back this way to take that that little reverse. We'll break the huddle with trip receivers now to the right side, and we've got a timeout. Looks like this is going to be an official timeout. Wilson Davis. Shotgun formation. Let's see what we have. Do we have a official timeout?
Adding some time back to the clock.
Okay. Back to 48 seconds, it looks like, on the clock. Trip receivers right. Davis shotgun formation. We've got whistles again. We snapped that football before the official blew it live. Just be patient, guys. Take your time. Now we're ready. And again, it's trip receivers to the right side. Wilson in shotgun formation. Takes the ball, drops straight back, trying to find somewhere to go to football. We got a little wheel right. There's an open receiver there. And the ball is slightly overthrown. Had Cam Johnson running open at about the 15-yard line. Just slightly overthrown. A nice play call. 3 receivers to the right side. The outside 2 took the defenders in a little wheel route up the seam here for Johnson, and just could not get him that football stand.
Nope. Good play call there. Good job by the other 2 receivers drawing the secondary downfield, and just slightly out of the reach of Cam Johnson on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 16.
I mean, big 3rd down. Fitzgerald needs to try to get this yardage back, and I think we may have some movement again along that offensive line, and we do. And that's going to back up Fitzgerald 5 more yards.
You know, it's kind of hard to tell being up here, Hank, but I'm wondering if how loud it is down on the field, if we're not hearing the cadence or.
Yeah, there have been several motion penalties on both offensive lines tonight. Shotgun formation, twin receivers left. Copeland, the single receiver for Fitzgerald to the right side. Now we're going to motion Copeland left, and we're going to give a little double pass, and it's a throwback trying to get this ball to Copeland after the handoff. Copeland running up the sideline, but that was Antoine Doctor, and he is hit hard as he turns that ball loose. and the ball is going to be high and out of Copeland's reach. A little reverse pass there, Stan. Copeland took the handoff, gave to Doctor, and then Antoine Doctor was going to turn around and try to hit Victor running up that far sideline, and just not quite enough time. Another nice job by that Irwin County front. And they hit Doctor hard as he turned that ball loose.
Yeah, I think that was the play we were going to see a few minutes ago, and credit that Irwin defensive front for not giving the play a whole lot of a chance, but it looks like Irwin's going to have to call a timeout.
Let's see, it's 4th down and 20, 21 yards. We were going for it. We had it lined up, and Irwin County calls timeout. So once again, don't go anywhere, but we're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors. Fourth down and 21. We've got trip receiver to the right side. 32 seconds remaining in the first half. Davis shotgun formation. He takes the snap. He looks to throw. They've got some pressure on Davis, and he's going to go down. Just nowhere to go. Just pressure all over Wilson Davis. Irwin County brought 5, and Davis looked to throw, and he was under immediate pressure. Tried to pull it down and get what he could, but not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a couple, and Irwin County's going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line with 26 seconds remaining in this first half. Up by 13.
Irwin's out of timeouts, Hank, so it'll be interesting to see if they're content with going in with a lead or they're going to try to push the issue.
Snyder under center, and he's going to take his ball and just kneel on it. Osceola content to have the 13-point lead into the half, and I believe that will be the last play of the first half, and it will be. And your score after one half of play from J.C. Stadium, Irwin County 13 and Fitzgerald 0. Stan, a half played well by both defenses. A couple of really devastating turnovers by the Hurricanes have given Irwin County 13 points.
Yeah, that's been the factor here in this first half. You know, in the first half, we start the opening kickoff by mishandling the kickoff. Defense stepped up and forced Irwin to give the ball over on downs, and then a little mishap in the backfield where we were obviously confused on who was getting the ball, and a scoop and score for Irwin, and then right here late in this second quarter, pick 6 for Irwin on a 67-yard return has been the difference in this ball game. Hopefully we can get things cleaned up, and the ball will bounce our way a little bit to second half.
Yes, sir. Let's hope so. Maybe the breaks will go our way this second half, Stan. We're going to go back to Mick right now, and we'll be back with the Landscape Unlimited halftime show, so you certainly want to stay tuned for that.
Who also won a state wrestling championship for Fitzgerald in 1995.
All right.
County.
Two, one, take it.
And welcome back to JC Stadium. Fitzgerald trails Irwin County by 13 at the half. Your score is 13-0 in favor of the Indians. We had a nice little ceremony here to start off halftime. Malcolm Burris, Fitzgerald High School's state championship wrestler, was awarded his state championship ring by head coach Roger Merritt. Malcolm was accompanied by his parents, and Malcolm's father, Alfonso, also a state championship wrestler from back in the day, and so that was a very nice ceremony for Malcolm. He got a big hand from both sides of the field stand, and it was very nice. And now, not sure if you can hear them or not, but the Marching Big Red are out on the field stand, and we'll be entertained to a very nice halftime show. And you got some stats for us there, Stan?
Yeah, and the stats look like what we were talking about
Yes.
as we went to break. In the first half, Fitzgerald had 40 yards total rushing, 45 yards passing for a total of 85 yards of offense. In that first half, Irwin had -6 yards rushing, 19 yards passing for a total offense of 13 yards. But the difference in that first half, Fitzgerald had 3 turnovers, 2 resulting in touchdowns. Irwin had none on penalties in the first half. Fitzgerald had 3 penalties for 15 yards. Irwin had 5 for 35 yards. Fitzgerald with 5 first downs, and Irwin with 2. So miscues and turnovers. We talk about it every year.
Yes, we do.
You can look at one stat on the stat sheet, and whoever wins the turnover battle is typically who's got the most points.
Yes, sir. I was going to say, Stan, 9 times out of 10, if you just watch that one stat, it can tell you everything you need to know. Both defenses played extremely well. I was very, very impressed with the Hurricane defense. But like you say, 3 turnovers in one half of football, and a scoop and score, and then a pick 6, and that leads to 13 points. 13 yards of offense and 13 points. But that's just the way it goes, and hopefully the ball will bounce in Fitzgerald's favor this second half, and we'll see what we can do. But I know Coach Pruitt is trying to get something going a little bit offensively, and I know he's proud of the defense. But Stan, it's kind of tough. Your team plays extremely well, but you're still, down by 13. I say we played extremely well, save of the turnovers, and I mean, it's just it's what you see a lot, especially early in the season. Just too many mistakes, and they have come back to haunt Fitzgerald tonight.
Yeah, and those are mistakes that are hard to overcome when you've got a young team like we do, and we've got the Victor Copelands and the Cam Johnsons that appear that they can really go, but you really can't bank on them getting out in space to have a quick score. And we're a team that schemed to 3 and 4 yards you to death, and methodically work our way down the field, burning up precious time on the clock. And when you give up cheap scores like that, it makes it hard to overcome. But I like our chances the way our defense is playing. That we get a break or 2 in this second half, and force a turnover or 2 to limit Irwin a possession or 2, then we're by no means out of this ball game, and
No,
I'm sure Coach Pruitt is teaching or preaching that to the players that, hey, we've played exceptionally well most of the first half. Had a few miscues that's cost us, and if we continue on with the effort that we did in that first half, maybe we'll get a break.
Yes, sir. I can foresee a 14-13 win by the Hurricanes, Stan. That would suit me just fine.
Yeah, that would get some folks out of their seats over here on this purple side for sure.
Yes, sir. No doubt about it. Well, we'll be back in just a little bit. We certainly have the Coldwell Banker kick for a little bit of money coming up later in the halftime show. And, Stan, I don't know about you. I've got several shout-outs that I'll try to get to here in just a few minutes. And we'll see if we can't get to those. We'll quickly go back to Mick and hear from our halftime sponsor, Landscape Unlimited.
All right.
Listening with Joey. Boy, Joey's an old Hurricane from days past. I used to play with Joey back in the day saying, "Go Canes." Jason Yeomans is listening tonight. I've got Ashley and Allie Brady said they're watching the game on the live stream. Folks, y'all are up in Athens. Go and enjoy yourself after the game, though, after the game. Let's see, we've got Scott McCraney. Scott listens to us every Friday night saying, "Go Canes," and my old buddy, my old coaching partner, Turtle McDaniel. Sitting out there at the crossroads, he says, listening to the ball game tonight. Roderick Bonner always texts in. He's listening from Austin, Texas. Roderick, glad you're listening. And we've got Sheriff Lee Cone listening to us tonight. Seeing what we can do. Denise Jordan listening as well. Took Vickers, another. Boy, we were getting some old guys back in the day when I was back in school. Took, glad you're listening to us tonight. And let's see what we have. Carla and Jeffrey Kite are celebrating their 16th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, guys. And we got a shout-out, hey, Maddie Cleggan and Drew Moore. We are glad they're listening to us tonight, folks. Hope y'all are enjoying the broadcast.
I'd kind of like to have Drew out there crunching some folks tonight.
Might need him. Helen, if you don't mind, I'm going to turn it over to you for just a few minutes.
Well,
I think you may have somebody to talk to.
I just hand your headset to my buddy over there, my fellow your next door neighbor, Coach Roy Bryan. Coach Roy Bryan, thank you for taking the time, for coming all the way over from next door.
That's right.
You literally.
It was a job. It was a job.
You literally walked through the door and sat down.
That's right.
But
give me a minute to catch my breath.
Yeah. Well, Coach Roy, your primary job at Fitzgerald High School College and Career Academy is spotter for Lloyd Stembridge. That's what we hired you for.
That's right. Absolutely.
But you, on the side, you teach economics at the high school.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about both. But before we get to the economics part, the fun part, how long have you been partners with Lloyd and doing the spotting for him?
I stopped counting a long time ago. It's been a long time. Man, I wouldn't even want to venture a number.
explain to the folks what exactly your job is on Friday night, because it is literally a thankless job, because I don't think most people know that's what you do. Most people don't even know you're at the game, Coach.
Well, thanks to Lloyd, they think I'm the press box football advisor. But anyway, well, it's my job to come up with some numbers and names of people that have made the tackle out of, that blob of people.
There's a big blob of people.
And so I got to pick out, the guy that made,
so
made the tackle.
You mean to tell me Roy is not that fast
No.
at coming up with all those numbers and names?
Absolutely not. And then once I find the number, I got to find it on my roster sheet. And by that time,
this is the first game of the year. How many games does it take you to get where you're quicker and you know them a lot better? I mean, we got freshmen playing. We got sophomores playing. How long does it take you to get in a groove during the season?
Well, I would say after 2 or 3 games, if we play them pretty close together, I can start to recognize numbers for our guys. But man, for the other team, sometimes it's tough.
Yeah, every game is a challenge because you got a new team coming in here. Do you ever just make something up?
Are we still on the air?
We're on the air. Yeah, we're on the air.
Well, sometimes you might get a Smith and Wesson or a Johnson or something like that. But most of the time we try to get. I try to get as close as I can.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm 100%
well,
accurate.
you got mamas and daddies over there that want to hear their kid's name over the PA.
Absolutely.
Well, your other job that you've taken on is you're my advisor to keep me under control because my new job is playing the music, and I have come up with the idea to play these drops, and a lot of times I've got some sort of smart aleck drops.
Absolutely.
And Roy, is it time? And it seems like you want to get me in trouble because you always say yes.
Well, listen, I believe in. I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think you're doing a fine job. Look, to me, it adds to the game.
Yeah.
And
I think that too.
And are people going to get upset? Absolutely, they're going to get upset. But you know what? They're going to get upset anyway about something. And so I think it adds to the game. It adds to the I don't know. It's fine.
We do have a lot of fun over there.
Yeah, it's good. And it's nothing. It's not disrespectful in any way to anybody.
Yeah.
And it's not like we're playing
That's right.
3 blind mice
That's
with
right.
the referees are on the field.
No, I don't think I'd do that. I don't think I'd do that.
But really, we're not.
It's
that
a lot
close.
of fun. Over the years, a lot of people have come and gone out of that press box. It's about as crowded as it's ever been. And I'm sort of a newbie to the press box. You and Lloyd have been through it all. Y'all have seen it where it's just y'all two and David, and that's it.
Look, I can remember the day when it was my job to spot and play the music.
Oh my gosh!
And do all that at the same time. And so
it's a lot that goes on. Now we've got the live stream. I am, a lot of people say the live stream is taken away from the attendance, and I can see that. And you can definitely blame it on that because, our attendance has been down over the years. But tonight is a pretty good crowd.
We have a good crowd
considering
tonight.
It's a Fitz Irwin, down there at the concession stand is wall to wall.
That's right.
So it's good to have another big crowd here at JC Stadium.
It's always good to see the stands
full. Nobody, watches the game more intently than you do, but you watch it in a different way. But you still, Roy, we're playing really good tonight. We've given them both of their touchdowns. I mean, pretty much handed it to them. We're still in this game.
We are, absolutely. And we've moved the ball on offense. And listen, I can't remember exactly what he said, 30 yards maybe.
Yeah, they've got 19 yards total offense.
19 yards total offense. And so I just think we got to, I guess this is a cliche, but cut down those mistakes and
make less mistakes.
That's right. And look,
the other thing I want to mention is how about at Marching Canes? They have done a great job in the stands, and they're doing a good job out there on the field.
They are. They sound good.
You teach a lot of these kids economics. do you sort of get a little bit pumped up? Are they a little more excited on Fridays than they usually are?
They are. Yes, they are. Yes.
Well,
absolutely.
Coach, we call you Coach because you're involved in a lot of stuff. You're driving the bus. You've coached a little baseball. What other things do you do at the high school?
Well, I drive the bus for softball and and baseball, and I am I'm the middle school swim coach. How about that?
All right. Well, good. All right. Well, do you get in there and show them how?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I would teach them what not to do.
That's right.
What not to do.
Well, Coach Roy, I appreciate you filling some time for me because you was the closest thing I could grab, and I looked around and there you were. So. Thank you, but
could be the wrong place.
I do believe that people are interested in the spotting job and how it works because it's pretty interesting, and a lot of people, everybody's facing that way. They don't know the work you're doing, and I just want to say thank you, not for only teaching and everything, all the things you do for the school system.
Well, look, I love my job. I love my job, and listen, I'm one of the few people. When I say few, I'm talking about teachers in general. But I'm one of the few people in this world to get paid to do what I love to do.
So you were one of my son's favorite teachers. I don't know if it was reciprocal because he was kind of a pain in the butt.
Listen, he was fine. He was fine.
But you were one of his favorite. And I know a lot of other kids say the same thing. Coach, thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Absolutely.
Now, make your way back over there to the other side of the wall.
Hopefully I'll have enough time to get there. I got 2 minutes. I appreciate it.
All right, Hurricane fans, that's Coach Roy Bryan, a man of many talents at Fitzgerald High School College and Career Academy and the school system. We got 1:35 till the second half gets started, and we're going to take another break, and we're going to come back with the voice of the cane, Hank Brady, and Stan Bryant filling in for Dad. We hope Bill gets to feeling better. I hope he's listening. I hope he's feeling good enough to listen to the game, and maybe he's watching the live stream. Hank, I don't know. Have you heard from Bill? Has he?
Not since the game started. No, I have not.
All right, it's time for the Caldwell Banker Active Real Estate halftime kick. For the community with associate broker Blake Marshall. Caldwell Banker gives the kicker their coach and a choice of charity, which Caldwell Banker will donate $100. Now, I did not see what happened, Hank. Did you see? It was no good.
It was no good.
Who was the kicker? Tonight's kicker was Tricia Griffin.
Yes.
I just answered my own question.
Yes, you
Hank.
did.
And she's chosen Communities and Schools as her charity. Community School don't get nothing now that she missed.
I think it goes to the Booster Club.
Goes to the Booster Club. In addition, if she makes the kick, she will receive $100. Well, that didn't work.
No,
but if she misses, it'll go to the Booster Club. So, all right, well, Booster Club gets another $100.
Yes, sir.
So, thank you to Tricia Griffin for participating in tonight's kick. And as always, go Canes.
Go Canes.
We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back with second half action. So, stay tuned.
regain some momentum. I agree with you. That last drive of the second half, it looked like we were, we had some good things going. Can't always say what the clock, where we're going halftime, where we're not, but a couple penalties put us out of field goal range, and I feel like we would have at least got ourselves in a position for an attempt to come away with some points there. But it is what it is, and I'm sure Coach Pruitt and staff had a good halftime discussion with the team and encouraged them to keep fighting and playing the way we've been on defense and clean up a few miscues in special teams and on the offensive side.
Yes, sir. I mean, team playing hard on both sides of the football. Just a game of mistakes. Too many penalties are hurting us offensively, and like I say, the 3 turnovers of the two big ones are the scoop and score and the pick 6. But Fitzgerald can get right back in this thing. We just need to hold Irwin County, get the football back, and let's get us some points on the board and see what we can do in this second half.
Well, Hank, I got one shout-out before we get started here in the second half at Brother Todd, Cook, and Christy.
Yes.
Listening to the Hurricanes at the house on the back porch.
Hey, I left Grayson D'Amato. Grayson D'Amato is watching the ball game as well. She said I left her out, and I guess when I was reading Ashley's text, I sort of missed that. But Grayson, glad you're listening to us tonight. We've got Janine and Scott Henley listening to us. Robbie Dunn listens every week. He's saying go Canes, and here we are. We're about to kick this thing off for the second half.
Hank also listening in tonight is Justin and Elena Foster up in Indiana.
Oh, very nice. Hey, long distance shout outs there, which we had Roderick Bonner from Texas earlier. He always listens every Friday night. Cox has this ball teed up at the 40-yard line, and here we go, ready to start this second half. It is a high pooch kick, and it's going to be fielded and downed at the 28-yard line of Irwin County.
Also listening in tonight is Billy McEachern and Miss Loretta.
Ball is fair caught by Will Cox.
Billy, glad you are listening to us tonight. Billy, a former Hurricane himself back in the day. We need to continue the excellent defensive play that we had in the first half. If we can continue that on and get this football back, Snyder heading out to the huddle. He's going to bring Irwin set 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Single receiver split wide to the left. Marshall, the lone back in the backfield. We're going to give to Marshall. He runs through a couple of tackles. He's still on his feet. He'll pick up a big first down. It's going to be a gain of about 14 for Marshall and a first down Irwin at their own 42-yard line.
Just a little belly off that left guard, Hank, and
yes,
got downhill and lowered his shoulders, and well, he's a load to carry or load to handle when he gets going.
He certainly is. That's by far his best run of the night. But it's 1st and 10 Irwin, and again they're going to take this ball and give to the back. But we've got flags once again, and this may be another motion call. Let's check the call. And it's going to be an encroachment. I think Irwin County is lining up in the neutral zone. Let's back up the Indians 5 yards. Hal Wiley once again enjoying himself with the little drop-ins.
Yep, right on cue.
Yes, sir. 1st and 15 now. Snyder goes under center. He's got 2 backs in the backfield. Now he's going to shift Marshall to a wing position on the left side. He's going to take, he rolls left, and he's going to throw this thing to Marshall on a quick little out route. It's going to be a gain of about 10 or 11 for Marshall. Nice throw and catch and good tough running by Marshall. Going to bring up a second down and short. Second down and about 3 for Irwin County.
That'll be 13 on the reception.
Irwin County's come out and already picked up more yards on this first few plays than they had in the entire first half. Ball spotted at midfield. Snyder under center. He takes, and again he's going to give this thing to Marshall. Marshall lowers his shoulder, runs through that offensive line right at the right tackle, and he's going to pick up another Indian first down. He's into Hurricane territory, and the ball will be spotted at the Hurricane 43-yard line.
Well, 3 plays, and Marshall's touched it 3 times. And
yes,
like you mentioned, Irwin had only 13 yards of offense in the first half, and they've gotten 45 yards on this one drive.
Once again, Snyder brings himself. It's going to be a quick give to the fullback. It's going to be another nice run. He's still on his feet and driving. They blow the whistle. Irwin County did not like that whistle. The back was still on his feet, and in their opinion, still moving forward, but the official's going to blow this thing dead after a gain of about 8 yards. Quickly, Osceola back up to the line of scrimmage. One receiver split wide to the left side. 2 backs in the backfield. If you haven't figured it out by now, Stan and I do not have an Irwin County roster. The give is to the back over the right tackle, and he is hit immediately, but he's going to fall forward and pick up what looks like another Indian first down. We'll check this mark. Only needed about 2, and that's about what he's going to pick up, and it will be an Indian first down. The ball at the Hurricane 38-yard line.
You got to like the way Irwin's come out in this second half and not doing anything fancy, but they're just running right at us.
Taking it right to us right now. Once again, the give is going to be to Marshall, this time at left tackle. And he's going to pick up 3 or 4. Ball is across the 30 down to the 28-yard line. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down and 6. Clock running. 8:20 remaining in this third quarter. And Irwin County is driving. Really need to keep these guys off the scoreboard. Already trailing by 13. And again, just the old wing T formation. Now they'll shift Marshall to the left side. Snyder's going to look to throw. We put some heat on him. He's going to pull it down. He's got a little bit of room to run. And Snyder's going to pick up another Indian first down. He's still driving forward. And he's going to get down close to the Hurricane 15-yard line. Tried to throw a little quick out to the left side. Nowhere to go with the football. Some quick pressure by Fitzgerald, but Snyder able to break contain and cuts it back up to the middle of the field, and it will be a first down, Irwin County at the Hurricane 17-yard line.
Snyder's going to scramble for 14 yards on that play, and really wasn't much there to begin with.
Yeah, there really wasn't. A nice play by the quarterback. He just lowered his shoulder and drove for the last 3 or 4. They're going to give to the back one more time. This may be a touchdown, and it is. Touchdown, Irwin County. Quick give to the back at the right tackle, and a hole opened up, and he was in the end zone before we realized it, and it is a score. 17-yard touchdown run for Irwin County, and with 7:23 remaining in the third quarter, they have stretched their lead to 19, and out comes the PAT unit. Fitzgerald going to really need to get something going offensively to get back in this football game. And this kick is up, and the kick is no good again. Looks like he pulled it a little bit to the left. So with 7:23 remaining, your score from JC Stadium, Irwin County Indians 19 and your Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes 0. Mick, we'll take it back to you right quick and hear from our sponsors.
take it.
And welcome back, and this is another high pooch kick fielded by Antoine Doctor. He's right up the middle of the field, got a little running room, found a crease, and he's across midfield. Nice return there by Doctor, and he's all the way to the Irwin County 48-yard line.
Yeah, nice return there by Doctor. That little pooch kick kind of drifted more toward the middle of the field than what Irwin was probably anticipating. And
yes, sir.
Doctor found him a little lane and across midfield where Fitzgerald will start with good field position at the Irwin 48.
Exactly right. Just what the Doctor ordered there by Doctor there, Stan. Excellent field position. I'll see what we can do with it. Really need to go down and get some points on the scoreboard. Irwin has stretched their lead to 19. Davis brings Fitzgerald to the line of scrimmage. And he's going to throw down this left sideline, trying to get the football to Copeland. Copeland had a step, but the ball is out of bounds. I think Davis would like to have that one back. A little more in the field of play there, Stan, and Victor may have had something going.
Yeah, Victor already had a step on the DB, and tough throw there, but I'm sure we probably will come back to that at some point.
Yes, without a doubt. Second down 10. Copeland split wide left. King is split wide to the right side. Davis is going to give this thing to Orion Bly around the right end. Got some nice running room, but I see a flag come out. May be a hold out on that corner stand.
Yeah, that's right where we were setting the edge, and use the flags in that vicinity is not good for the offense.
And that's what it's going to be. It looks like it's going to be a hold going against Fitzgerald, and that will back us up. That was a gain of 11. That's going to wipe out a first down run by Orion Bly. Ball is going to be spotted back in Fitzgerald territory. It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and the ball will be at the Hurricane 45-yard line. It's going to bring up a second down and about 16 for the Cane. Twin receivers right and left. Davis, one back in the backfield. We're going to bring Victor Copeland in motion, and again, we're going to have a penalty against Fitzgerald. We've got some motion on that offensive line. It's going to back us up 5 more. Second down now, 21.
Yep, Hank, we're moving in the wrong direction here.
Yes, we are. 6:55 remaining in the second quarter. Fitzgerald trails in the ball game, 19-0. And we face a second down and 21 back at our own 40-yard line. Need to get to the 39 of Irwin for this first down. We're going to give a little wing back counter. Nice run. That's Tyson King. He's going to pick up 14, maybe 15 yards. He's going to get back close to midfield. They're going to mark him just shy of midfield. It's going to bring up third down, and we'll call it 12. Need a big first down right here, Stan. Need to keep this drive moving.
I would imagine we're in 4-down territory.
I would certainly think so. I would certainly think so. Twin receivers split to the left side for Fitzgerald. Davis is under center. Takes the snap. He's going to look to throw. Got Copeland open, and the ball just too far out in front. A little slant route by Copeland. Had some room to run, but this will be incomplete, and it's going to bring up fourth down and 12 and a half. And out comes the punt unit, Stan. I'm going to be honest, a little surprised, but it's still very early. Certainly don't want to fall any further behind, and didn't want to give Irwin County excellent field position on our side of the 50.
No, and maybe we complete that pass and get a short 4th and 2 or 3, we probably are going for it. But 4th and 13 is a little stout.
Yep, you are right. Boy, a nice high booming kick by Spearing. Going to get a nice Fitzgerald roll, and it's going to roll dead at about the 5-yard line. Nice kick by Nathan Spearing.
We'll give him 48 yards on that kick.
Yes, sir. With the change in possession, we'll quickly go back to Mick in Roanoke Valley.
First down for the Indians at their own 5.
We'll take it back whenever you're ready, Mick.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Marshall on
Take
the carry.
And welcome back. And on first down, the give is to Marshall, and just absolutely nothing doing. Several Hurricanes there. It looks like it was led by Randy Shavers, Tyson King. But no gain on the play. Actually, he's going to lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. We've got several shout-outs here, Stan. I will get to them here in just a little bit. I do see, just looking over there, Larry and Debbie Cobb listening to us tonight. Larry, hope you're feeling well, my friend. Sorry you couldn't be here at the ball game tonight, but you recover, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Now on second down, the give is to Marshall, and this is going to be a nice run over the left side, big hole, and he will pick up a first down. Needed 11 to pick up the first down, and he's going to pick up 12. It's 1st and 10. Irwin County at the Fitzgerald 16-yard line.
Yeah, Coach Soliday's seen something on that.
Yes.
On our right side of the defensive front, and Marshall's just clipping them off.
Yes, they are. Just they have hurt us running the football so far in this half. Clock running, 4:20 remaining in the third quarter. Give once again to Marshall right up the middle of the field. Just nothing doing there. He may pick up a yard, and here comes a late flag. Let's see what this call is. We'll check it and see. Looks like we got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty going against the Hurricanes. That's going to be a 15-yarder. That one will hurt. I noticed, towards the end of that first half, Stan, it was starting to get just a little bit chippy.
Yep.
And it's certainly carried on here in this third quarter, and Fitzgerald just got burned with the unsportsmanlike call. And that's going to give Irwin County the first down at their own 33-yard line.
Well, we had a pretty clean first half for the Hurricanes with only 15 yards of penalties, but we've gotten 30 already here in this third quarter.
Yes, we have. Soliday understands he's going to drop and throw, trying to get that ball to Woodyard, and it's going to go incomplete. That was the safety, Woodard out at the receiver, and a nice throw right through his hands. A little quick stop route, about a 5-yard stop route, and Snyder put it right there, but through his hands, a nice break for Fitzgerald. Clock is stopped with 3:58 remaining in the third quarter. Gabe Pierce listening to us tonight from Milledgeville, Georgia. Gabe, hope everything's going well for you there in Milledgeville. And on second down and 10 to give. It's to the back. Once again over the left side, and just runs through several missed tackles. Had him hemmed up at the line of scrimmage. But this is going to be close to a first down, Stan, and I think they have given him the first down. Going to be a pickup of about 10, maybe 11, and had an opportunity to stop him for little or no gain.
Yeah, it looks like we didn't even realize he had the ball till he got to the second level, but good hard running there by the running back for Irwin.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. On first down, going to give one more time to the back. This time coming to his right, and again, runs through 2 or 3 arm tackles. It's going to be a pickup of about 8 on the play. Irwin County really starting to find its groove offensively this second half.
That offensive front for Irwin's doing a good job giving those running backs some lanes to cut in, and they're being very patient. And
yes, they are.
Find a seam and get upfield, and we don't have an answer for it right now.
We certainly don't need to come up with something fast, though. Once again, this give is going to be to Marshall. He's going to go for another 5 or 6. And another Irwin County first down. The ball will be spotted at the Hurricane 41-yard line. 2:20 remaining in this third quarter. Another score on this drive, Stan, could put us really behind the 8 ball.
Yep, that'll put us in a bad spot.
Woodard splits wide left now for Irwin. Had a little
miscue.
Yeah, a little in route, and I think Snyder thought he was breaking to the outside. Had him open, but I think that was just a miscommunication, but the ball is incomplete. Clock is stopped. 2:01 now remaining in this third quarter. Fitzgerald trailing by 19. Snyder to the sideline to get the play from Coach Soliday, and here he comes back. Brings Irwin to the line of scrimmage. Single back in the backfield. Soliday under center. One receiver split wide left. They're going to give on the little wing back counter a little bit of issue there in the background, in the backfield. Soliday and his wing back actually ran together, and that's going to be a loss on the play of about 3 yards, and so that's going to bring up third down now and 13 for Irwin County.
Yeah, one of the few little miscues Irwin's had all night.
Yes.
They've been playing very clean, but at this point we'll take what we can get.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big third down right here for our purple and gold. We need a big stop, guys. Let's go defense. Here we go. Let's go defense. 1:15 remaining in the third quarter. Soliday going to fake the handoff, look to throw. We've got pressure on him, and we're on. All on him, and we're going to bring him down. Snyder able to make the first defender miss, but Quincy DeBerry would not be denied, and he's going to drop Soliday with a big loss with the sack. Back to the Indian 42-yard line, and that'll bring up a punting situation for Irwin County.
Hank, we needed a big play on defense, and
yes, we did.
Give the boys in purple and attaboy.
Yes.
That's going to be a loss of 14 on the play for Snyder.
Yes, a big play there by DeBerry. He's had a few of them tonight. Copeland now standing back at his own 18-yard line to receive this kick. Need a big return. Need a big return. Here's the kick, and it is a high kick. Copeland will field it at the 24-yard line. Got some running room over on that far sideline, and Copeland's going to take the ball out across midfield, just what we needed. The ball looks like it's going to be spotted at about the Irwin County 48-yard line. Nice return, Victor Copeland. Boy, Stan, when Copeland gets in a little bit of space, he can really move now.
35 yards on the punt. Copeland's going to return that punt. 24 yards.
Yeah, I was going to say it's about a 25-yard return there for Victor. A nice job. This is going to be the last play of the third quarter, and we're going to give on the little wingback counter. That's to Tyson King. King's going to take the ball down to the 40-yard line. Nice gain of 8 on first down, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. So your score from JC Stadium after 3, Irwin County 19, And Fitzgerald still nothing to show for their efforts tonight. Need to get a big score, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Nick.
Go. 3, 2, 1, take it.
And welcome back. And we've got whistles before the snap. I think, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but maybe an equipment issue. One of the defensive linemen for Irwin County having to trot off the field. I think he may be having some issues with his helmet or shoulder pads. Well, I've got a few minutes. Let's see. We've got Ryan Yancey is listening to us tonight. I've got Jimmy, Emily, and Kate Howell cheering on those Mighty Canes. Let's see what we can do tonight, guys. Looks like we're back ready for some live action. Second down and a couple. Ball at the Irwin County 40-yard line. Wilson Davis brings Fitzgerald set. And we're going to have a little end around by Victor Copeland. Copeland's got some running room. He runs by 2 or 3 guys. He's still on his feet. Down inside the 10-yard line. Nice job, Victor Copeland. A little toss end around by Copeland. And this ball is going to be spotted down at the 7-yard line of Irwin County.
Give Copeland 32 yards on that end around, and it definitely had Irwin off guard, and he makes one guy miss, and
yes, he did.
First and goal, Fitzgerald from the Irwin 7.
Well, standing, it looked like a couple of guys had a little bit of an angle on them, and Victor just ran right by them. First down and goal to go situation for Fitzgerald. Need to punch this thing in. It's going to be a direct snap now to Orion Bly. Single wing formation right up the middle of the field, trying to find some running room. Not a lot there. Irwin County stuffed the line pretty well. Bly's going to get down. May have picked up a couple. He's going to be close to the 5-yard line. I think they're going to mark him just shy of the 5. Second down, goal to go. Again, our heavy single wing formation. Looks like we've got Doctor this time set to take the direct snap. Really nowhere to go. Irwin stacking that line. He was hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. This is where you just need to get down and see really who wants it the most here, Stan. You got to just drive them off of that football. Third down, goal to go. Ball resting on the 5-yard line.
Yeah, this is where you find out a lot of who you are.
Yes, sir. Once again, it's going to be a direct snap. We've got Pascal and Copeland in the backfield. Direct snap to Copeland. He's trying to find some running room. He fakes a handoff, trying to get there, and there's just nowhere to go. Tried to get on the corner on that left side. Nice job by Irwin County. Just continued to string it out to the sideline, and they finally, Copeland has to turn it up, and they force him out of bounds. No gain on that play either. May have lost a half yard. And this is going to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, I think you got to go for it here, Hank. A field goal really doesn't do you much.
It does not. Got to have a touchdown. Ball's on the 6-yard line. It's an unusual formation. We've got a timeout. We've got 4 linemen, and then everyone else split out to the left side. And
Coach Soliday definitely didn't like it.
No, he didn't.
Come running down the sideline.
He immediately called timeout. Had a little razzle dazzle for him right there, Stan. But Soliday with the timeout, so we'll once again go back and make sure that Mickey's awake back there in Roanoke Valley.
That kind of reminded me of you and Andy Royal back in the days with a down, ready, set, let's go now.
Yes, sir. That's what it looked like to me, but we're going to have a motion penalty against Fitzgerald. That's going to back us up 5 more yards, and with a 4th down and goal to go from the 11, Coach Pruitt now has run Griffin Cox out to try the field goal for Fitzgerald. Got Matthew Cowan now is going to spot this ball at about the 18-yard line, so it's going to be a 28-yard field goal attempt for Cox. Here's the snap, and here's the kick, and I believe we may have pulled that thing, and we did. The kick is left, but we've got a flag down. Let's check the flag. The kick is no good, but we do have a penalty. Let's check this call.
Roughing the kicker.
Oh, my goodness. We've got a personal foul roughing the kicker against Irwin County, and that's going to give Fitzgerald a new set of downs. Be half the distance to the goal line and a new set of downs, so a huge break there for the Hurricanes.
That's one of the few things that's going our way today, Hank.
Yes, sir. You're exactly right, Stan. The kick was no good, but Irwin County called for the personal foul, roughing the kicker. And so Fitzgerald has it now 1st down and goal to go, and the ball is on about the 5.5-yard line.
Need to dig down deep here, Hank.
Yes, we do. We've got to punch this thing in. Let's get us some points. Single wing formation. This direct snap. This is Orion Bly trying it on the left side, trying to find somewhere to go. Stacked up pretty well by Irwin County, but we did get a little bit of a push. We may have gotten down inside the 5. They're going to spot the ball at about the 4.5. So gain of maybe a yard. Clock continuing to run. 8:50 remaining in the ballgame. This time, same play, but direct snap this time to Antoine Doctor. Doctor stacked up, but he cuts back to his right slightly and finds a little bit of a crease and pushes down. Stanley looks like that's down. He's maybe inside the 2, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's just inside the 2.
Guys, we've got to have this 3rd down. A couple of yards to punch this in for the first score of the season for Fitzgerald. Once again, single wing formation. And this is Bly trying to find some running room over that left side, and he's in. Touchdown, Fitzgerald. Oh, we needed that. Touchdown, Fitzgerald. 8:16 remaining in the ball game, and Fitzgerald has scored its first touchdown of the season. Orion Bly with a 2-yard run, a nice push, found a little bit of a crease on that left side and just barreled right into the end zone. Nice tough run in Orion Bly. And here we are for the point after try. Are we going for two?
Yeah, I would imagine.
We may be. Yes. We are trying 2-point try here. Trying to cut this to an 11-point ball game, make it a two-score game. I think we're calling timeout. A nice job there. Wilson Davis realized the game clock was counting down, calling timeout. Took a little while for the officials to see him, but we got the call. So let's quickly go back to Mickey, and we'll come back and see how Fitzgerald does on this 2-point try. Twin receivers to the right side. He's got Orion Bly in the backfield to his right. Now we're going to motion the receiver left to right. We're going to try to throw this ball back to Wilson Davis, and we've got a flag on the play. The ball is incomplete. Davis was pretty well covered, but we may have a roughing the passer call against Irwin County. Copeland took that handoff on the end around, stopped, and tried a little throwback to the quarterback. Irwin County had the play covered fairly well, and it falls incomplete, but it is. This will be a roughing the passer call against the defensive lineman for Irwin County. So that's going to be a half the distance penalty, and Fitzgerald will get another try at it. The ball's going to be on about the 1.5. See if we can punch this thing in. Direct snap to Doctor. Trying the left side one more time, and he is going to be caught short of the line, short of that goal line, and forced back, and the try for two is no good. So Fitzgerald trails by 13, still a 2-point game. Coach Pruitt trying to cut this thing down to a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal, but not to be. So with 8:13 remaining in the ball game, Fitzgerald 6, Irwin County 19, and we'll be right back.
Take it.
And it looks like Cox is getting set for a little squib kick. He's got this ball laying on the ground. We don't have it teed up. A little onside kick coming for Fitzgerald, down 2 scores with 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Just waiting for the officials to blow this ball live. Coach Pruitt in a little bit of a discussion with the officials over here on the left side. And here we go. Let's see what we can do. Need this football, guys. Oh, and it's not going to get. It's not going to get 10 yards. So smart move by Irwin County just to let it roll dead, but it's going to roll about 7.5, maybe 8 yards, and just stop right there. So this will be a 1st and 10 Irwin County on the Fitzgerald side of the 50. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the Hurricane 48-yard line.
Just didn't get the roll we needed there, Hank.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. It was a good effort and a good idea, but just not to be.
Give Irwin a lot of credit for being disciplined there and not trying to field that ball and let it roll dead.
Without a doubt. Smart play there by the Indians. Got Snyder, shotgun formation. He's going to take and give to Marshall. Coming on that left side, and Stan, I think you hit the nail on the head. They have found something on this left side that they like. This is going to be a gain of about 3, maybe 4, but they are steady trying the left side of their offensive line, the right side of our defensive line.
They're definitely getting a heavy dose of Mr. Marshall right now.
Oh, yes, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. They are very content just to run this football and work the clock. Clock is running. 7:35 remaining in this football game, and Irwin County leads by 13. This time Snyder goes under center. One more time, they're going to give to the back. This time trying the right side. Fitzgerald with a very nice play defensively. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but I think they're actually going to lose about a half yard. But once again, Irwin County just trying their best to work this clock.
For the Indians, 3rd down.
It'll be about 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the ball game when Irwin County snaps this ball. They're drawing it out and taking their time.
They are definitely in milk mode.
Yes, sir, no doubt about it. Snyder shotgun formation. Tight wing set to the left side. And they're going to call a timeout. I think the play clock was about to run out.
Yep, they weren't going to be set in 3 seconds, so smart play there by Snyder. And
yes, it is. Quickly, Mickey, we'll come back to you. We'll hear from a few of our sponsors.
Okay. Two, one, take it.
We're back, Irwin, to the line of scrimmage, and we've got a flag flying. It's 3rd down and about 8, but we've got a flag. And I think
too many on the field.
They certainly did. They came out of the timeout with 12 men on the field. Another huge break for Fitzgerald. Back them up 5. I've got Brooke Carroll listening to us. She says, "Go Canes." And Johnny and Deborah Birch listening from Reed Bingham State Park. Go Canes. Johnny, hope you're enjoying your trip. 6:39 remaining in the ball game.
Johnny's enjoying that brand new camper he
Yes,
got.
he is. Yes, he is. Fitzgerald trails 19-6. 6:39 remaining in the ball game. Irwin County has the ball at their own 49-yard line. It's 3rd down and about 13. And Fitzgerald needs a stop right here, and let's get this football back and see what we can do. All right, guys, big stop. Big stop, guys. Snyder shotgun formation he's going to take. He fakes the ball to Marshall, rolls left. He's got a receiver downfield trying to get the football to him. We intercept this ball. A nice job there by Fitzgerald. And that is Jason Ferguson with the interception. It'll really act like a punt. Ferguson intercepts that ball and goes down, and Fitzgerald will have it 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. A nice job there by Ferguson playing that ball to intercept it.
It looked like he was going to get beat there on that ball for a second, but nice recovery by Ferguson and big turnover there for Fitzgerald. Time's not on our side, but let's see what Coach Pruitt can dial up here.
Yeah, I'm with you, Stan. When he turned it loose, I thought it might have been a big completion for Irwin, but Ferguson recovered well and made a very nice play on the ball. Davis under center, and we're going to throw quickly to the left side, trying to find where to go. I think this is Copeland. Copeland trying to find some running room. It's come all the way across the field, made several Indians miss. Victor's mighty shifty. He'll pick up a hurricane 1st down. They threw quickly to Copeland on the left side, and he came all the way across the field for a big 1st down, and Fitzgerald will have it 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. A 15-yard gain there for Victor Copeland. Looked like Copeland may have been having a little bit of a cramping issue there. Stan coming off the field. Davis under center, single receiver to the right side. Pascal, the lone back in the backfield. We're going to give the wingback trap a big hole there, but closed down well the safety. That's Woodard coming down. I thought Westbrook had a hole there standing.
Yeah, it looked like it was open, but
yes, sir.
Man, Woodard got downhill in a hurry, and
I mean he did.
It's going to be a long 2 or a short 3 on the pickup.
I was going to say, looked like we may get 8 or 10 yards, and Woodard shut that thing down for a gain of a couple. Again, Fitzgerald quickly to the line of scrimmage. 5:20 remaining in the ball game. We're going to give a tall sweep to the wing back around the left side, trying to find some running room. He's going to pick up 5 or 6, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And that was Daniel Harris on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd down now and 3. 3rd down, 3 yards to go. Clock continuing to run, under 5 minutes in the game. Fitzgerald still trails by 13 points. Davis again under center. Fake the handoff, going to look to throw the ball. We've got a receiver on the far sideline. He's going down the field. This is a touchdown. Touchdown, Fitzgerald. What a job. Trying to see who that is on that far side. Westbrook, it is. Westbrook, a nice job, nice throw. Westbrook ran through one tackle and just raced to the end zone, and it is a touchdown, Fitzgerald, with 4:33 remaining. But Lightning is striking Stan, what a job there. Davis to Westbrook.
62 yards on that touchdown reception for Westbrook, and, man, that's the spark we needed.
I mean it is. What a play. What a play. Nice throw, and what a tough run by Westbrook. Runs through one would-be tackler and then just outruns everybody to the end zone. Cox now in for the point after try. A big try right here. And that one looks like it is right down the middle, and it is. So with 4:33 remaining, Fitzgerald has cut the lead to 6. Your score, Irwin County 19, Fitzgerald 13. Don't go anywhere. The Canes are making a comeback, and we'll be back right after this. Ready, Mick.
Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, take it.
Woo, just what we needed right there, Stan.
Yeah,
just what we needed.
We needed a quick score, and now we need a big defensive stand.
Yes, we do. We've got Cox in. It looks like we're going to kick this thing away this time. And it's another little squib kick. Be fielded by Irwin County. A nice job there by the front lineman for Irwin. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Indians at their own 43-yard line.
Let's look at that scoring drive, Hank. The in-game scoring summary brought to us by Melissa Burgess, owner agent of Caldwell Banker Active Realty, located at 125 South Main Street in Fitzgerald. Telephone number is 423-SOLD. That's 423-7653. That was a 3-play, 86-yard drive with a touchdown pass from Wilson Davis to Dwayne Westbrook. PAT was good, and your score is Fitzgerald 13, Irwin 19.
And on first down, the give is to Marshall. He's going to pick up a couple, maybe 3. A lot of energy back in the stadium, Stan. It had been kind of quiet for just a little bit, but that big play by Westbrook has really got the home crowd going again. 2nd down and 7.
Everyone over here in purple, Hank, is on their feet. And
yes, they are.
maybe we can be the 12th man to pull this thing out.
Let's hope so. We got Wayne and Darlene Huggins listening to us from Lake Blackshear. Snyder under center. Going to give to the running back, trying to find some room on the right side. Nothing there. We've got him hemmed up. He will squirt forward for an extra yard, but really not much there. Gain of maybe one. It's going to bring up a huge third down and about 6.
Coach Pruitt's quick to call a timeout there to stop that clock.
Clock is stopped with 3:31 remaining in the ball game.
Fitzgerald has one timeout remaining, and Irwin has one as well. But
yes, and they've actually gone back and added a little bit of time back to the clock. It is 3:42. Irwin County 3rd down and 6. The ball at their own 47.5-yard line. Now they've added a couple of more seconds, actually 4 more. 3:46 is where the clock stands now. Your score from JC Stadium is Irwin County 19, Fitzgerald 13. Just a short while ago, it was 19-0, Stan, and Fitzgerald has made a comeback. And if we can get a big stop right here and force a punt, this could be a huge turnaround for Fitzgerald with the ball with 3.5 minutes to go and a chance to win this football game.
Well, it shows you the beauty of high school football. That momentum can swing so fast, and you just have to keep believing that you got a shot and keep grinding and playing every play. And like you mentioned 5 minutes ago, it looked like we were doomed, and here we are, a 3rd and 7, a big stop away from possibly getting this ball back.
Yes, sir. Here we go, defense. Big stop right here. Snyder under center. He's got Marshall, the lone back, in the backfield. They're going to send the big tight end in motion. They're going to give to Marshall right up the field, and he is drilled at the line of scrimmage. He may have picked up a couple, but I mean, he was drilled.
Boy, that's a fine defensive play right there. Marshall lowered his head with everything he had, and our linebacker lowered his head with everything we had. We gave him a yard.
I was going to say, I think that may have been Randy Shavers on that lick for Fitzgerald, but it was a huge lick. Gain of 1, maybe 1.5. It's going to be a long 4. 4th down. The ball is resting at midfield. Now we've run Victor Copeland back deep, but now Irwin County is acting like they may try to go for this. 4th down. Guys, it's less than 5. If they line up now, we need to make certain that we do not jump off sides, but I do believe Irwin County is going to just let 40 seconds run off the clock. My guess is they'll run 40 seconds off the clock, call timeout, and punt this ball away. Fitzgerald with only one timeout remaining. Coach Pruitt choosing not to use it at this time. Now we're trying to get everybody in and out. Irwin County has now run their punt unit out on the field. Let's count them up out there, guys. Make sure we don't have too many on the field.
Game.
7, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4.
The play clock had run out, Hank, but
We got 11 out there.
Looks like they're going to give Irwin
I was going to say he spun and motioned for a timeout. It looked to me like it was very close, but and they did. They called a delay penalty against the Indians, Stan. You were exactly right. That clock wound down before he was able to get that timeout called. And so now it's going to be 4th down and about 9.5. Ball back at the Irwin 45-yard line. They're set to kick this ball away. Let's go, guys.
We got to get on the line.
Let's get lined up now. Hustle.
He's done called to play live.
Yes, he has. He has blown the play live. They can snap this football. But we are lined up now. And here's the kick. It is a high kick. It's going to be fielded by Copeland at about the 20-yard line. Trying to find some running room. Nowhere really to go. A nice job on the coverage by Irwin County. It's going to be a gain of about 3 or 4. Fitzgerald's going to have a long way to go. 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. 2:25 remaining in this ball game. But another fine job by that Fitzgerald defense.
2:25 left here, Hank. We've got 70, 75, 70.
Yeah,
76
yards to go. Guys, let's just chip away a little bit, maybe a big play. Let's see what we can do. Fitzgerald with 1 timeout, 2:25 remaining in the ball game, trailing by 6. Davis is under center. We're going to look to throw this football. We've had Westbrook on a little wheel route, but ball is overthrown. Might have had a half step there, but pretty good coverage by Irwin County.
Not a bad play there.
No,
just a little
really
overthrown.
wasn't. Slightly overthrown. I like the play call there, Stan. But just a little strong with the throw. 2:17. Trip receivers to the left side for Fitzgerald. Well, now might not be a bad time. That little old pump and go, Stan. We're going to take this ball and look to throw it. We're trying to get this football down the sideline. We had, I think that was Cam Johnson running deep. It looked like he may have had a step. Tried to get the football up the sideline. Is that Cox?
Yep.
I believe that is Cox. We were trying to get the football to Cox down the sideline. Pretty good coverage there by Irwin County. It's going to fall incomplete. And that's going to bring up 3rd down. 3rd down, 10 yards to go, 2:09 remaining in the ball game. Right now, Stan, we need to start thinking about maybe let's get us a 1st down.
Yep, we don't need it all in one. We just need a new set of downs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Twin receiver split wide to the left side. Davis in shotgun formation. 2 backs are in the backfield. Davis is going to take, he looks to throw. We've got a receiver running down the middle of the field. And that was Copeland. Pretty good coverage there. Three defenders are in the area. And that's going to bring up a 4th down and 10. .201. Well, got to have 10 yards right here or this ball will go over to Irwin County. And they'll just be able to kneel on it and run out the clock. Huge play for Fitzgerald. Trying to get a little noise in the stands.
Yeah, I believe, Hank, I don't think there's a person in the stadium sitting down.
No, I don't think so. Come on. Come on, Fitzgerald. Twin receivers right, single receiver to the left side. Davis looks to throw. We've got a completed pass, but it's going to be push, push, push. Can we get there? He's going to come up short. I think he's going to come up a yard or 2 short. We're going to have to check. He got a little bit of a push. Let's check this mark, but I'm afraid he may have been short, Stan. Could you tell from your angle?
Yeah, it looks like he's about a yard, maybe 2 yards short.
Let's check this mark.
With such a late whistle, it's kind of hard to see where they may have marked him down.
And they still have not marked the ball yet. Are they going to bring the – okay, they've got it marked over here on the sideline. We cannot see it. They're going to come and measure this thing. Of course, Fitzgerald – our guys are saying we made it, and Irwin County says we didn't, Stan. But this is they're going to bring the chains across the field, and we'll find out in just a few seconds where we are. 1:38 to go in this ball game. Fitzgerald, it's 4th down and 10. So if we're short, this ball game is over. Irwin County will have the opportunity just to run out this clock. And let's see where we are.
They're going to have to tell us, Hank.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Get there. Get there. Get there. And it looks like it's going to be a little bit short. Not sure. I can't tell how much. But it is short. And the Irwin County sideline is celebrating. But looks like Fitzgerald's going to come up about a half-yard short there, Stan.
Yep.
And that's going to do it for Fitzgerald. 1:38 remaining in the ballgame. Fitzgerald with only one timeout left. Your score is Irwin County 19 and Fitzgerald 13. Stan, what a wonderful comeback. It's going to come up a little bit short, but what an effort by the guys in purple and gold.
Yep, we just dug ourselves too big of a hole to begin with, and we got
did.
a little spark and momentum there in that fourth quarter, but we're going to run a little short.
Yeah, a little, just a little bit too late, and, hats off to Irwin County, but we'll see what we can come up with. And on first down, Snyder's going to take the ball and just kneel on it. But what an effort by Fitzgerald. Stan, I tell you, these kids never quit. They never feel like they're out of it. And we're going to come up a little bit short. But, congratulations to our friends down in Irwin County. They're going to come away with a big victory tonight. And Fitzgerald has called their last timeout of the game. 1:36 remaining in this ball game. And Fitzgerald has called its final timeout. We'll quickly go back to Mick in the station. That's going to do it. Irwin County will not have to. Well, let's see. They've got to go ahead and snap it. They're going to snap it one more time. There's about a 2-second difference in the play clock and the game clock, so they will have to snap this ball one more time. But again, stay tuned. We will cut away for just a few seconds, and let's see what we got there. We've got a timeout called by Irwin County with 2.7 seconds to go in this ball game. But please stay tuned. Hal will have an interview with Coach Tucker Pruitt, and again, Stan and I will have the Pioneer Graphics players of the game. You certainly want to hang around for that. But Stan, a great effort, but just going to fall a little bit short tonight.
Yep, I think we showed a lot of sign of grit.
Yes.
We could have folded when Irwin came out in that first drive of the third quarter and to go up 19, but kudos to our kids for not quitting and finding a way to work their way back into the ball game. It just wasn't in the cards tonight.
No, it was not. And, two good football teams, and I think both of these teams will end up winning a lot of football games this year. But this one tonight is not going to go the way of the boys in purple and gold.
Nope.
All right, 4th down, 2.7 seconds remain in this ball game. Irwin will snap it one time. And we'll see what we can. We'll see what Coach Pruitt has to say after this ball game.